Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
This taken in at the goal line.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
They run here with Rico Dowdle.
Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
On play action, here's Shadur.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down.
Michael Dana
just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
Here's Sanders. That's caught. Puka Nacua.
And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now.
Deep to return is Darius Davis.
And taken right at the 35. This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 39-yard line.
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State.
Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
You look at this Steeler defense.
And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
2nd and 9 now. Looking left sideline, it's complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Alex Highsmith there on the tackle. This defense for the Steelers very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Here's a quick throw call out wide. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown. Now on the year. And the Browns get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0. kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll. He's on his way. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Dowdle with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work.
Quinshon Judkins, 72 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
On first down, here's Jenkins. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8.
Cougar 19. Check, hurt.
A quick toss outright. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
First down.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. His throw caught right around the 6. Yeah, the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available now.
Hey, check that. Street.
They'll give up the middle, Jenkins. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
Buffalo 18. Go.
Looking to throw. Green. Touchdown, Browns. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns go up by 2 touchdowns. Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Here we go.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Okay,
so a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 34.
Hey. Bronco 80.
On the run, it's Donald. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. The Steelers had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Here we go. 6, ready.
They run again with Donald. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 89 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Sanders. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Sanders to throw. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers are back within a score. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series has reestablished some confidence in him to run this offense.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The Browns drive about to get started.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their fourth possession. Touchdowns on their first three possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're in skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Street.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. An excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 18 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
First down.
70, hurt. 18 Cardinal. Bronco 80. Hurt. Steady.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up for the first and goal.
Smash Bronco.
An inside run with Judkins.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a second and goal.
That's good hard running right there on first and goal. That gets them down to the 2 and puts a lot more pressure on that defense.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Cowboy 80. Panther Street.
Judkins will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Well, fair to say they've got something here in this rookie running back, and he's in for the second time in the ball game.
And, Brandon, it's a position where there's often a lot of turnover, a lot of competition at that spot. But he's proven to them that he wants to be the bell cow guy that his franchise can rely on.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37.
Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go, Reed, go.
They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 122 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70, 70. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat.
They'll stay on the ground with Jenkins. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Green. And will find his man on the end route. Complete. Second catch for him today. And it'll wind up a first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
25 yards that time.
Oh, nice job there bringing the ball. Ran the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Trying to hammer it in with Jenkins. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. 2nd and goal from the 1.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Viking 18. Big Lion. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Third and goal now, mere inches from pay dirt.
Ready. 70 Timber.
They'll give it to Jenkins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Jenkins with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Steelers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And bulldozing his way through. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working.
Well, a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Caught that look from me there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Cowboy.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the set.
So from the 37, here's 2nd and 3.
Get up. Get up.
From the gun, it's Shador. Yeah, to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
The left side taken in by Pittman. And he will have a Steelers first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10.
Sanders once more. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively, you're in the 4th quarter here. You've held a team under 100 yards passing. You've done your job.
Especially in today's NFL, which is truly a pass-first league.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Sanders. The toss here completed to Pittman. Down the sideline he goes.
And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
But they've certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Dowdle is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. And Wise called out to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal.
They run here with Dowdle.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.
Rico Dowdle with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready?
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
136 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. First down, right back to Jenkins.
Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on first down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, what running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
Now, this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. This is out quickly to the right. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
If this were baseball, we call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the first down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a fourth down.
Cut 19. Warriors 70. 65, 60. Ready?
On fourth down, Green. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Go.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's second down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Liking 18.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up.
Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Biggest bout right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
19, Charger, 19. Hurt. Ready.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. But he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Okay, ready? Go!
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And, well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. And this one is right through.
So after 5 touchdowns offensively, hey, maybe it's time to get the kicker a little work, and he's able to connect there.
I love that empathetic side of you. You're worried about him getting some action, getting to be a part of the game. Well, he got in and got it done.
Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football.
The players on your team earn some XP. Quickly upgrade your team at the end. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has